Hi guys, it's Lady Goddess, and I am back to do another pick a card reading. Okay, so I am so super excited to do these readings now because I received all my new Oracle decks and my tarot decks yesterday. It was a total of 7 decks that came to my house. Okay, so I am so excited to incorporate them in the reading I'm going to do tonight. So I decided let's do another pick a card reading, okay? This pick a card reading is going to be based on should you contact them, okay? Because sometimes you want to know, like, is it okay for you to pull the trigger? All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to do it in, 3 different piles. I'm going to take out the cards and shuffle them so that way you can see that I'm putting the cards out on the table. But before I do that, I just want to tell you about my contest that is still going on. So from now, okay, to July 15th, I'm giving away 2 free readings, okay? So in order for you to be entered into getting the free readings, you need to subscribe to my channel and then send me an email to my email address that'll be down below on why you think I should give you a free reading. Okay, and then right after that, on the 15th, I will make my decision. There'll be 2 1-hour long readings. I have several decks that I could use. So if you want to do any kind of reading, that's fine with me, okay? I'll be all yours for a whole entire hour for 2 different people. Okay, I just want to do that as a thank you for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, and just letting me basically live out my dream. I have been doing this for so many years. I have so many regular clients, but I've been wanting to kind of venture out into the YouTube world for a while now, and I'm so happy that I did that. I think all day long when I'm at work, and I work in the fashion industry, I think all day long about what kind of readings can I do tonight. And I actually bought one of my Oracle cards with me to work, which is the Oracle of the Mermaids. And people were like, oh, what kind of cards are these? They were so intrigued as to what I was doing that I had to explain to a couple of people. And one person actually was like, can I touch your cards? I'm like, no. Please don't touch my cards. No, I'm only joking. I let him touch them. But some people were actually intrigued as to what those actually were. So I feel like a lot of people now are starting to really know like just how cool it is to do like, get a tarot reading and all that other stuff. But it's not just a simple tarot reading. I mean, there are so many different kind of readings out there that if you just don't want a regular basic tarot reading, you can get an oracle reading, you can get a rune reading. I mean, there are just so many different kinds of readings. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started on this reading. Like I said, it's going to be 3 different sets of piles. We're going to have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. And then the question is going to be, while I shuffle the cards, you can think about that, is should I contact them? Should you contact them, your person of interest? It could be anyone. It could be a friend. It could be a lover. It could be an ex. Although sometimes I don't know if it's good to contact an ex, but it depends on what kind of ex this is. But it's your life. Okay, so I am using a fabulous new deck that I got actually yesterday. It's called the Good Tarot. Okay. I'm putting my energy into the cards so you could see I'm shuffling them. Okay. Perfect. Should you, Spirit, this is for a pick a card reading. Please give us the right answers. Should the people watching this video contact their person of interest? Okay. This is actually a very big deck. The cards are a lot bigger than your regular everyday average tarot, and Lady Goddess has very small hands, so okay. So here we go. That's for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, Okay, I'm just going to keep going, guys. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm just going to do 3 cards for each pile because it's just going to be a simple, like, should you contact them? And if you should, you know, I'll let you know if the energy is good around it. But if you shouldn't, I'm going to let you know why I think it's a bad idea. Or if you should wait a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be, again, for those of you that are watching, this is a pick a card reading based on should you contact them? Should you contact your person of interest? This doesn't necessarily have to be a love interest. It could be a friend. It could be your current lover. It could be an ex. Anyone, okay? So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I'll let you think about this for a moment, whether or not you should contact them. Tell you guys, I cannot believe how nice the weather has been by my place where I live. It is like ridiculously nice. I mean, this is like such unheard weather for the Northeast. Usually we get nothing but humidity, and I actually love the summer because I'm a Leo. So, but still, this is like the most amazing weather. It's almost like I feel like I'm living in Cali right now because the weather's just been great. Okay, so I'm going to put these other cards. Actually, you know what? Move them over aside, these other piles. Okay, and this is, should you contact them? So this is for pile 1. Actually, I think, okay. So we have the 4 of water, 4 of air, and the Chariot. Okay, guys, I'm going to say for this pile, this particular person, I would not contact them right now. Okay, because the 4 of air, the card in the middle, talks about a person. It's actually the 4 of swords. This is a person who's taking a step back. Okay, so whether this is a friend, whether this is an ex, or whether this is your current lover, this is a person right now who is not being receptive, who basically kind of just wants to be by themselves. They kind of just want to either reflect on maybe what had happened if you guys had an argument, or they maybe just are doing certain things in their life that they're just so overwhelmed that they just want to take the time for themselves. So this energy is not really an energy that is very open to communication. This is not energy that's really open to wanting to really even reach out, like if they were going to maybe reach out to you. This is a person who really just kind of is in that stage where they kind of just want their own me time and they just really want to be left alone. It doesn't necessarily mean something bad. It just means that for right now, this person is really just kind of going into their own and just trying to figure things out. They could just be going through something, you know, they could just be going through things in their lives. But we also have another 4, and it's the 4 of water, which is also known as the 4 of cups. And that is a person, I feel like these cards, even though they're a little different, they can be tied together in a way, because the 4 of cups is a person who basically is really not that interested. Meaning, they're aware that there's 3 cups there. Okay, here, this is a little bit of a different deck because this is the good tarot. But in the traditional tarot, there's a picture of a man sitting down. You know, let me see if I could try to find that so that way you guys can understand what I'm saying. There's a picture of a man sitting down by a tree. And in that particular picture, there are 3 cups there. And he's totally aware that there's 3 cups. And there's someone offering this man another cup, like basically giving them their love, giving them their friendship, maybe giving them the option to reconcile. And the person is just totally like not interested. They just have their head down and basically just sitting there still. Like they're just so like, you know what? No, I don't think I want to deal with this today. And it's not to say that, the person would never deal with it, but it's just to say that this particular moment in time, this person is basically in that mode where they're just like, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm not happy. I'm dissatisfied. I need to take a step. I need to really think about what I want. I don't know. I've been going through a lot right now, and I just, you know what? I can't be dealing with what is being put into my face right now. And I feel like that's the energy between the Four of Air and the Four of Water, which is also known as the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. I just wanted to show you these cards. So this is what the traditional Four of Cups looks like. And you see how the guy sitting there in the tree, and he just has his, his arms crossed and his legs crossed, and he just looks like, not today. And then you see the Four of Air, how the guy is just sitting there. It looks like he's resting on a coffin, taking a break. So this is another reason why I'm saying that I would not reach out to this person. I feel like this person right now is reflecting, taking the time out, and I almost feel like even if you were to contact them, you probably would not get an answer out of them. They're just basically taking a moment to themselves. We have the Chariot card too, which sometimes can be, the Chariot card is going to almost be a little bit different. That energy is more like going forward, being victorious, winning. But sometimes the Chariot can also mean going in two different directions, because you see how there's two different horses here depicted in the picture. The way I am seeing this is I feel like this person is taking a moment to figure out what they really want to do. If they're in a situation, like, do they want to talk to you? Do they want to continue whatever it was that you guys had? If you're in a relationship, maybe you guys had a fight. They just want to say to them, just want to take the time to think to themselves, okay, what do I do here? You know what I'm saying? So I really think this person is in that moment right now where they're kind of like, you know what? I need to step back. I need to reflect. I kind of just want to figure out what is going on in my own life. Okay? So for the first pile, I would say no, I would not reach out to them. Not anytime soon. Okay? Okay, so that's for pile one. So for pile one, the answer is no. Okay. Nice little cards, right? Okay, so let's go for pile two. Should you reach out to them? Strength, Page of Air, and Six of Water. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I would reach out to them. The Page of Air is also known again as the Page of Swords, and swords, the whole entire suit of swords is known as a very communicative suit. Very, it's basically a suit based on logic and reason, and with thoughts, and also with communication. Okay, so I would definitely reach out to them if you're concerned about someone wanting to either come back from the past, like maybe an ex, or maybe mending something with a friend, if you guys had a falling out, any kind of situation where maybe you're not in a talking stage with someone because something happened. There's a very good indication that you two will actually reconcile and get back on track to whatever it was that you guys were doing, because the Six of Water is also known as the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups always pretty much depicts a reconciliation, someone from the past coming back, okay? So I think that's a great indicator as to whether or not, if you had an argument with someone, whether it's a good idea for you to reach out to them. And then also we have the Strength card here, which you see this woman just taming this wild beast, like this wild lion. So my guess is if you reach out to this person, you do it in a way where you say, you're going to do it in a way where you're going to actually have a position of strength. It's going to make the person realize, listen, if you had an argument, or if you just want to reach out in general, I feel like this other person is going to really take to this and think of you in a very positive light, okay? Because you see how the light is shining through on that card, and she's taming the lion, and it's just shining through the window. So I feel like that person is going to be looking at you in a very, very positive light. And if they're And if there were any kind of issues whatsoever, I feel like they definitely will be able to be reconciled. The person will definitely reconsider mending, the differences between the both of you, especially with the Six of Cups, which is also known as the Six of Water. So for pile 2, I would say this is a definite yes. I would reach out to them, okay? And it's actually going to be taken very, very well if you do. Okay, so that's pile 2. Let's go for pile 3. Should you reach out to them? Magician. I love these cards, guys. These are so good. So nice. I mean, the 5 of air and the 8 of fire. Okay. So for these cards, this set, I would say yes, again, you can reach out to them. However, watch what you say, okay? Because the 5 of air, also known as the 5 of swords, can be a card of conflict. So I feel like if you're in this group, you guys maybe had a conflict of some sorts. Maybe it just was a fight. Some things maybe would have, possibly were said. They were a little hurtful. And I feel at this point in time, you're kind of conflicted because you don't know, like, damn it, if I call them or not, or I text them or something, is something bad going to happen? I think, especially with the Magician card, there's a definite indicator. That's a definite indicator that this situation, okay, can go very, very well if you take care of it the right way. Because the Magician has the skills of every single tarot suit. So he has the skills, he has the emotions of the cups, he has the fire of the wands, so he has the action, he has the stability of the pentacles, and he also has the intellect of the swords. So what this card is saying is that you possess all the skills necessary in order to rectify this situation if you want to reach out to someone. So if something was said that maybe was a little bit hurtful, you guys had a little bit of a conflict, the way that you reach out to them is gonna be how you're gonna be received back, okay? And with the Magician card, it's saying you are in control. You can manifest the right words to say to this person for them to come right back and start right where you started again, because you also have the 8 of fire, which is also known as the 8 of wands, which in regular tarot is known as a very rapid communicative card. It's like ba 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 ba. Text calling. Things are going at such a fast pace, okay? So I think that for this set, you can definitely reach out to them, but because the Magician is here, the Magician is letting you know, be careful how you choose your words very wisely, okay? Be careful what you say. But if you use the right words, you'll be able to get the contact that you want, especially with the 8 of wands. This person will get back to you immediately. If you don't use the right words, then it's going to turn into another fight. So just be careful, guys, in what you do, okay? Just be careful. But you are in control here. So I would just take a moment, think about what you're going to say before you send it out, okay? And then once you crafted what you wanted to say and you know that it's going to be the right way to say it, then I would send out the message, and you should get a pretty good response, because the 8 of fire is like a very quick, rapid response, okay? But if you send out something harsh, something nasty, like, hey, why'd you do that to me, blah, 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 you're going to get into another conflict again, and you want to avoid that. The Magician is saying you can avoid that. You possess the skills necessary to overcome the obstacle, okay, and the disagreement, that whatever it is that happened between the both of you. Okay, so for pile 1, it was a no. For pile 2 and for pile 3, it's a yes. Okay? Okay. So like always, I love to finish out my readings with a great little cute little universe has your back card. This is collective. This is for everyone. Okay? Just to give us a little guidance from the universe. Okay, and we're just going to pick a random card. It's a great little way to uplift maybe give you that little extra push that you would need, or just a little extra pat on the back from the universe saying, hey guys, it's okay. All right, so we're going to go for this card. So this is for everyone that's watching this reading. And the card is, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Oh, I love that. That is great. So basically, what this card is saying is that when you focus on the right thing, okay, and when you focus on love and you do things the right way, and you do things with kindness, compassion, love, you're a giving person, you will start to see the world through the lens of love, okay? When you focus on the good things instead of focusing on the negative. I feel like when you focus on the negative, everything always turns out to be negative. You are basically what your life is what you're manifesting. I think I had this in another reading. If you're thinking negative thoughts all the time, then you're going to manifest negative thoughts into your reality. And you don't want that, right? So when you think positive thoughts, that's what you're going to start manifesting into your reality. You're going to start manifesting positive, loving thoughts, okay? And you're going to start seeing more positive changes come out into your life. Okay, so this ends this pick a card reading. And I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful evening. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Please like. If it resonated with you, please comment on the bottom. And if you want to share this video so other people can get to know a little bit more about me, please do. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Bye.